Peace and love to all the guys and goddesses and all the high vibrating species on the planet. What it is, what it do. Sorry for that slight second delay right there. Thing had popped down. Had to check that out there. How we living today, man? You know what I'm saying? What's good? Welcome back to the channels. Welcome back to the channels. Academates, what it is, what it do. Salute to you. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. You already know what we're doing. SCPs. You know what I'm talking about? After that oven, the flesh that H, boy, stop. Listen. And then I found the other video, you know what I'm saying, when the Volgun did it, he did, you know what I'm saying, he went for an hour. I got to be honest with you guys. I don't really think I could have went an hour with that. You feel me? I don't really think I could have just, it was crazy. What the, like, for real. But anyways, listen, we got, hopefully this one don't get too bad. I mean, it is a killer, okay? It's biohazard, okay? So, you know what I'm talking about? But I don't think it's going to get any worse than the flesh that hates, all right? I just got to be 100. But who knows, dealing with this stuff. All right, so today we got SCP-016, that's 016, sentient micro-organism. Okay. Shouldn't be that bad. All right. So, Academates, we ain't gonna waste no time with this one. I hope you got what you need, because I do. If you're new, just pull up a chair and find out what it is that we do. In 3, 2, bustin'.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-016.
Let's do it.
Object Class, Keter. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-016 is to remain within the confines of a 5-meter cubed room at all times, maintained at a temperature not to exceed 0 degrees Celsius. SCP-016 itself is to remain in the Petri dish in the containment cube at all times, unless directed otherwise by Level 4 or 05 personnel. Full documentation of experimentation with SCP-016 must be submitted before and after samples and duplicates of SCP-016 may be taken. Failure to follow these procedures will result in termination or reassignment as Class D personnel. Only authorized personnel may be permitted to obtain samples of and experiment with SCP-016 under BCL-5 containment conditions. If an outbreak does occur despite the following aforementioned procedures, Directive-based personnel are to implement a Code Sigma lockdown and containment plan. Infected personnel are to be terminated on site by security forces wearing standard mission.
So you mean to tell me you don't have a plan already just in case? You don't have a JIC right now? Well, all right.
Oriented protective posture, anti-biological, and anti-chemical equipment. Should the infection not be contained after 48 hours, the on-site nuclear device is to be detonated. Remaining personnel are not to be evacuated under any circumstances. SCP-016 has been shown to survive for up to 6 hours on hard surfaces and up to several minutes in air. High-intensity ultraviolet light and high concentrations of orthoformaldehyde solution have been demonstrated to be effective in disinfecting non-organic surfaces. Description: SCP-016 is a bloodborne pathogen recovered from a mine worker who injured himself while working on a deep coal seam. Said wound became contaminated with coal dust from the mine, possibly infecting the worker with dormant spores. Over the next several days, SCP-016 proceeded to infect the remaining employees at the mining camp, as well as the CDC crisis team dispatched to deal with the epidemic. Foundation personnel then took over the investigation and terminated all affected personnel. Patient 0 was brought into captivity and the mineshaft was collapsed by explosive device. SCP-016 has an incubation period ranging from 24 hours to 2 years, depending on the presence and number of other human hosts in the area. First symptoms resemble the common cold and include itchy eyes, runny nose, coughing, and bodily aches. Phase 2 begins in 48 hours and consists of a controlled form of hemorrhagic fever as the organism causes a small amount of blood to become aspirated in the lungs, creating an aerosol effect. During Phase 3, the host crashes and bleeds out, bleeding profusely from every bodily orifice, including the nose, tear ducts, anus, skin pores, mouth, urethra, and in cases of females, vagina. Blood pressure skyrockets during the final stage. Hosts have been observed projectile vomiting blood to distances of over 5 meters. Should the host survive this near total exsanguination, the pathogen will become dormant once more, returning to the incubation phase. What distinguishes SCP-016 from other strains of hemorrhagic fever, such as Ebola and Marburg, is its unusual response to high stress. Should the subject undergo a high-stress situation, such as a life-threatening crisis, the organism will change its survival tactic from rapid reproduction to the rewriting of the host's DNA and stimulation of rapid cell division. Major physiological changes occur within the first 24 hours, with complete bodily reconstruction occurring within 2 weeks' time. Most hosts do not survive the process due to the heavy demands made on the body.
Right.
An interesting side effect of the transformation is an increased aggressive urge. It is believed that this may be an attempt to maximize the spread of the virus in a similar manner to rabies. On another note, subjects who undergo bodily transformation no longer appear to exhibit SCP-016's hemorrhagic properties. However, subjects infected by transformed hosts will still undergo the normal SCP-016 infection process. Addendum: Experiment log of SCP-016's transformative properties. Subject: D-016-1. D-Class personnel infected by SCP-016. Upon first showing symptoms, subject's quarters were slowly flooded with water over a 24-hour period. SCP-016 mutated into a teratomorphic state, transforming subject's lungs into gills. Subject survived for 2 more weeks as SCP-016 transformed its limbs into fins, caused its eyes to atrophy, and enhanced its sense of hearing into a cetacean-type echolocation ability. Subject was terminated by draining all water from its quarters, causing it to asphyxiate. Body was subsequently cremated without autopsy. Subject: D-016-2. D-Class personnel infected by SCP-016. Upon first showing symptoms, subject's quarters were slowly flooded with water over a 24-hour period. SCP-016 mutated into a teratomorphic state, causing subject to undergo rapid muscular growth and increased bone growth on knuckles. Subject then attempted to escape from confinement by punching through the reinforced steel door. Subject was not successful and died by drowning. Note: same situation, 2 different responses. Interesting. Doctor. Subject: D-016-3. D-Class personnel infected by SCP-016. Subject was previously a chemical engineer who poisoned his wife upon discovering her adultery. Upon first showing symptoms, subject's quarters were slowly flooded with water over a 24-hour period. Subject 016 mutated into a teratomorphic state, causing subject to grow an unusual organ on his chest, consisting of a chamber and 2 separate tubes. Organ continued to take in water and swell in size until Foundation personnel, realizing what SCP-016 may be attempting, terminated the subject by gunshot. Organ was found to contain several gas sacs filled with acetylene gas and oxygen. Subject 016-4. D-Class personnel infected by SCP-016. Subject was told to concentrate on forming wings. No stress was applied. SCP-016 did not mutate into a teratomorphic state. The subject died of exsanguination during Phase 3. Subject D-016-5. D-Class personnel infected by SCP-016. Subject was told to concentrate on forming wings and placed in an acrylic box suspended 305 meters above a mine shaft. A timer was placed outside the box, which subject was told indicated the time to release. SCP-016 mutated into a teratomorphic state, causing subject to grow a tentacle-like organ on his left wrist, similar to a spider's spinnerets. Subject extended said organ through one of the box's air holes and extruded a strong silk-like substance, which it then used to secure the box to the cable. Subject was terminated when the countdown reached 0 and the bomb detonated.
He played y'all that. He's like, boy.
Okay.
He said, boy, I ain't trying to hear that. Boy, I'm not finna. Okay, I got something special for y'all. Y'all ain't finna drop nothing around here. Watch this. I mean, go ahead.
Why hasn't there been more testing done on this? I mean, am I losing my mind? It's essentially an adaptive mutagen, right? How useful would that be? It's probably above my pay grade. Anyway, thank you for listening, if indeed you still are, and you were all dismissed. Goodbye.
See, weaponizing. See what I'm saying? That be the ultimate goal with most corporations. They're looking to weaponize so they can capitalize. And that's when you end up, that's where you mess up right there. You come in, man, most y'all come in, you come into it with a great heart, science, research, discovery, you know what I mean, record breaking, Ripley's Believe It or Not type scenarios and but some stuff you just shouldn't be messing with. And y'all testing it out. Like I say, it's definitely extraterrestrial in nature. And then you found it in the cold shaft. Yeah. Yeah. And it's almost like a defense mechanism as well. Like it'll defend itself as well. So it definitely has intelligence. You know what I mean? I mean, I get what Dr. Miller said about, you know what I'm saying, how useful would that be? Yeah, of course, because I mean the dude turned his hand into a spinneret, you know what I'm saying, like a spider, and was able to pretty much save himself from, you know what I'm saying, being dropped. But of course they had a contingency for that. But you don't have a contingency for containing, you know what I'm saying, an outbreak. It was like, we're just going to shut the place down and then we're going to think of a plan. You already see, y'all see what I mean, Academics? You see how they already in it the wrong way. Like you got a contingency for if he doesn't do what you want him to do to comply, but you don't have a real plan for if this stuff gets on more than one person that you can't contain it. You just seal the doors, nobody's getting out, and we have to think of a plan. You ain't already thought of a plan? Or at least one contingency? At least one? I was like, okay, well, just in case, I was thinking maybe we could, you know what I mean? Nah, we ain't got none of that, bro. We just, you know what I mean? And then it's always last resort. We gonna set off a nuke bomb. We're gonna set off the nukes. That don't solve every problem. And that actually creates more problems. So what are y'all doing? Academates, keep your head on a swivel. Don't forget to keep yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected. Do not let the world drive you crazy. You know what I mean? Stay in the green. Stay in the blue. Stay in a higher frequency and a vibration. It's going to be okay. Some of these people, they got it coming. They just got it coming because they just won't stop playing with stuff. That's beyond them. Trying to weaponize. Now, some people, the ones that's in it for the science of discovery and maybe a way to heal the planet, heal the people, the species, different species, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're in it with a great heart, good heart. You're looking to help the people. Truthfully, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Humbly. You're doing it for the greater good, the betterment of everyone. I commend you. Those of you trying to get this stuff to weaponize, to capitalize, you know what he do to people, right? Yeah. Yeah. So, that's, you feel me? Fellas and ladies, let's keep our CT on. That's critical thinking. If you're new, that CT is your critical thinking. Let's keep that cap on. Do your due diligence, please. Don't just believe everything you see or hear. Not even hear. Do your own due diligence. Do your own comparisons. Bring your own conclusions. You know what I mean? And you'll be okay. You shall be okay. I promise you. You'll be okay. But stay here, high elevated, man. Y'all stay in good spirits. There's a lot going on. Just stay in good spirits. Stay high. If they make you come down, it better be worth it. But I'd say, make them come up. Bring them up. Because everybody needs to come up. Everybody needs to wake up to some actuals, factuals. That, you know what I'm saying? So you won't get hit with the surprise. But until the meantime, in between times, peace.